we will get started. I have a quick announcement from Andrea.
Hi, I just wanted to give you an update on the parade we're having on the 4th of July.
Oh, good.
It is not going to be at 1 o'clock. There was a typo that we got out somehow. We'll fix that. But I think it's scheduled for 2, but I'm thinking more like 2:15. Give everybody a chance to get to lunch. It's a buffet, so it won't take forever to eat.
What about?
But when you have a time for a lunch, and then come down and meet us. Some of us will go first to the health center with the golf cart, but most of us won't walk that far. So the rest of us will come back and we'll meet at the North Portico by 2:15. Be decorated up as much as you want to be. I'll have some kazoos to pass out. We have a couple of drums. There'll be music on the golf cart, and we'll walk from north, around, past the sales center, we'll come to south, we'll come to Grand Lobby South, and there'll be refreshments of some sort there. Ginger's gonna make sure that there's something. So, just remember, the Friday before will be the sing-along with John Timpanelli, right here at 1 o'clock. And on Thursday, we're going to decorate walkers, wheelchairs, canes, make yourself little hats, whatever you want to do. But we'll decorate for the day, okay?
Thank you. Sounds like lots of fun. Mike?
Good morning, everyone. I think everyone knows who I am, and that I am president of the Flaker chapter here at Regency Oaks. And this morning I have the pleasure of doing something that I really enjoy doing. Jim Bader, please come on up here and join me. That's all right. My mind is about your speed. Jim, it gives me great pleasure to thank you for all that you've done in contributing to Flaker, to the Flaker board here, to the residents here, and all senior citizens in the state of Florida. It's through the dedication and aggressiveness of how you have acted and done your job as membership chairperson and vice president in the North Building. I would like to read to you a letter we have received from Flaker, and it says, "Dear Mr. Bader, as your time on the Regency Oaks Flaker chapter board draws to a close, we would like to express our sincere gratitude for your service. Board service is one of the toughest volunteer roles, and you took on board duties with dedication, grace, and seriousness. Under the leadership of our volunteer residents, Flaker is a recognized and respected voice before the legislature and state regulatory agencies. Your contribution to Flaker is priceless, and we appreciate the value you have brought to the organization. Sincerely, Bennett Naper, Executive Director of Flaker."
Thank you.
And here, Jen, is a certificate of appreciation presented from Flaker Chapter 151 in appreciation for his years of dedication, service to Flaker and the Regency Oaks community. It's been a pleasure also to have you as a friend, and I'm going to miss you on the board. I really am.
I'm not leaving.
Good. Thank you.
All right, any other resident updates? Perfect. So again, just a reminder that anytime you miss a Tuesday talk, I know my Tuesday talk newsletter is taking a brief hiatus. I apologize about that. I just am not made of time. So You can always watch Tuesday Talk on channel 732. It plays at 2 p.m. and every hour on the hour after that. And it's also on our YouTube page, so you can watch YouTube through your computer, iPads, and cell phones. So if you need any help with that, let us know. But the meetings are there for you to watch at any time. And it's in the Oaks as well. Thank you, Marilyn. All right, so just a reminder to return your items. If you're done using it, please take it back to where you got it from as well.
No reason.
A reminder to wear your name badges. It helps us to know who you are, especially to welcome new residents as they come to the community. And then if you would like, you can stop at the front desk to pick up the stickers for your badge to identify that you are either low vision or hard of hearing. Environmental Services has the update that we're hiring. So they had a few unplanned absences for the independent living housekeeping, particularly in the South building. So they're currently looking for a full-time housekeeper in the South. So please be patient with them while they look to fill this position. They are conducting interviews this week, and then the full-time lead is back from vacation, so that'll help out quite a bit. They are scheduled to have the entire breezeway professionally power washed or cleaned on Wednesday starting at 6 a.m. So we do ask that you please try to avoid this area while it is being cleaned. Plan operations. So right now they did complete 141 work orders while 67 remain open. They're working on completing the UTO renovations for skilled nursing, which means unit turnovers. They completed the preventative maintenance on the north generator. They completed repairs on the main drain lines in the S wing. Yeah. Or on the swing, yeah. So they continued landscaping repairs and sodding. On 6/16 this morning was the final elevator inspections, and they did make sure everything was working on emergency power. Maintenance is currently working short-staffed this week. They're down a person. The cooling tower replacement in the north is scheduled for the 5th week of November. They're continuing to work on the 3rd floor EFIS banding repairs. They're currently on the S wing. And then they're working on the 2026 CapEx project. So that's the cooling tower, south kitchen flooring, and the paving. So again, blue team, the landscaping is in progress. Right now they're working on the S wing where the scaffolding is located. Once that's completed, they will move on to the A wing. They are continuing to work on the interiors where they're finalizing the chairs for the dining room and completing the final design choices with Pi Architects. The Sales and Marketing Center has moved to mid-July now, so they're awaiting the carpet, which is a 2-week period. And they're still working with Blue Team on the window washing. All right, Innovative Home Service, IHS, reminds you that med management will improve safety. So managing medications can be a complex task, especially when juggling multiple prescriptions. Medication management services are designed to help residents like you stay on track with your medications, ensuring they are taken correctly and safely. Medication management can reduce the risk of medication errors, such as taking the wrong dose, missing doses, or experiencing harmful interactions between medications. These errors can lead to serious health complications, hospital visits, or worsening of existing conditions. With medication management, you can gain peace of mind knowing that trained professionals are overseeing your medications and keeping your health and safety as the top priority. So if you would like some more information on the medication management from Innovative Home Services, you can call extension 502 or 503. All right, emergency pendants. So the emergency pendants are waterproof. So you are able to wear these in the shower. So if you are worried about a slip and fall in the shower, please wear your pendant while you're showering. They can also be worn in the pool, so you do not ever need to take it off. So, and then I took this screenshot right from the company's website where it promises it's fully waterproof and lightweight, so you can wear the pendant anywhere from the shower to the garden. So that's right now, we do have it on the necklaces for most residents. If you would like the watch band, you can contact maintenance, and they are, I think, $20. Some summer safety tips for me. So the reminder for June 15th was to make sure you keep our perishable food in a cooler with ice or gel packs when outdoors, and avoid leaving food out for more than 2 hours. I bring that up because I've seen a couple residents put their leftovers in their walker and forget about it. So again, the safety time is 2 hours, and then it's got to go in the trash right now. And then another wellness tip is forgot the sunscreen. So to take care of a sunburn, you can use the aloe vera gel, which will help speed up the healing. You can also apply a cool compress to your skin and take a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug such as an ibuprofen to ease discomfort. But again, if you have questions about your drugs, you can contact IHS or Carol. All right, so I did do an update. Recently, a resident had let me know that she was provided a list of extensions when she moved in, and the extensions were wrong. There was an error on the sheet, so I made a new one. So these are available if you want to stop at the north or south front desk. They have a new extension listing on a magnet, so you can just pop it on your refrigerator, and it's just kind of those most common used extensions that we'd all like to have at a glance. So those are at the front desk for you to pick up at your convenience. Thank you. So next reminder again is just that Regency Oaks does have a electronic mobility vehicles policy. So if you are going to get either a scooter or electric wheelchair, please let me know, and I will provide you with the policy and also set you up with therapy to help you learn how to use your new device. So the Health Center. So last week was the National CNA HHA Appreciation Week. So our theme was, this place would be a circus without you. So we've got pictures of Kyle in the dunk tank. That's those employees were very enthusiastic to line up and take a shot at Kyle. And then there was just other fun games and activities going on. You can see lots of the employees were having a good time with it. We had the pie in the face. So there's a lot of enthusiasm over Kyle and Nettie getting a pie in the face. And I did find one, if you look in the middle bottom, we see our fearless leader, Lindsay, there, taking a chance at getting a pie in the face, but it looks like she came out of it clean. So then we did order Rita's shaved ice for all the employees here at Regency Oaks. So you see pictures here of us in the Health Center and over here in the Independent Living, treating all of the employees to some Rita's. And again, just more pictures from our IHS team and the Health Center as we tried to make sure everybody knew it was a whole week of festivities and appreciation. They are definitely some of the hardest working employees we have here at Regency Oaks, so we wanted to make sure they felt appreciated. So on to food and beverage. So this week, or today, we actually have Beer Club, and they are featuring pork belly. I want to sign up for that. Let's see, we have Father's Day meals, Sunday, June 21st, and that will be the holiday hours, but they are featuring prime rib. So remember, holiday hours means the pub will be closed, but both dining rooms will have an afternoon meal. Our chef's table, the news cycle continues on June 24th, and it will be featuring seared diver scallops. Pasta night will be June 25th, and then it's featuring eggplant lasagna or sausage and peppers. And then food and wine is June 30th, and that is featuring a 21-day aged strip wine. So absolutely sign up and make your reservations for those events. So starting on June 28th will be the change for the Sunday brunch. We'll be moving it to the south. So deliveries will be available for both north and south with a delivery fee. Takeout meals from the south will be from 10:30 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. or orders can be brought over to the north host desk. So north pickup orders brought over by cart between 11:15 and 11:45 for no fee. If you're calling in your order for north pickup, please call extension 513 prior to 11 a.m. and specify that it is a north pickup for correct placement. If you're calling in a dinner order, it would help us if you called in after 1 p.m., but it's not necessary. So they just get a lot of voicemails and are trying to keep that orderly. If you have any questions about this, we have Ricky and Dustin here that will help answer all the questions at the end.
Last week it was announced there was no fee to the hostess desk delivery.
Right, so that's what we just said. So if you do the order for the north pickup at the hostess desk, there's no fee for that. If you want it delivered to your door, there will be the fee. And then again, reservations for South Brunch is June 28th and July 5th. We'll utilize the North Brunch reservations. So again, brunch will be in the south, but they're honoring brunch reservations that were already made on June 28th or July 5th. And then Sunday brunch reservations starting July 12th and on will be in the south dining room in the resident portal. Activities this week. So Wednesday, tomorrow, we have our Trader Joe's trip. It's a 10:30 a.m. bus pickup. Thursday, we do have meditation with Ann at 11:30 in the activities room south. Thursday, June 18th, we have the nurses meeting at 2:30 p.m. in the grand lobby south. Friday, we had the vocal cords canceled, so there will be no vocal cords this Friday. And Saturday, June 20th, it's Let's Celebrate All Dads with Rich Wilson, and that's at 7:30 p.m. here in the town hall. And then, of course, Happy Father's Day, June 21st. And just a reminder, we love our pets, but when outside your apartment, all pets must be on a leash and can only be in communal areas during transit for walks. So please refrain from having your pets in the activity rooms that are meant for the enjoyment of all residents. So thank you for your cooperation in that. The sales updates, they are on track to surpass projections for Q2. They will be hosting the first Signature Club lunch event on June 26th. And then their next interest-generating event is the hurricane season forecast, and that is June 18th at 10:30 in the town hall. So we are working, Human Resources put together a partnership with the Tampa Bay Humane Society. So residents and employees are coming together to support our furry friends at the Humane Society. So thank you for your generous donations, and we appreciate your kindness and support. It is not too late to get involved, as donations will continue to be collected at the front desk through June 19th. So we have a few more days if you're interested in making a donation. Employee of the Month. We're proud to recognize Eric as the Employee of the Month for May of 2026. His willingness to always go above and beyond has not gone unnoticed. So thank you to the service you provide our residents every day, and thanks for being a valuable member of the team. And then we have our HR update on the scholarship awards. So the awards ceremony was held on Saturday, June 13th, and it was a wonderful success with strong attendance from residents, recipients, and their families. A total of 41 employees were honored with an impressive $172,500 in awards distributed. So highlighting the remarkable achievements and dedications of this year's recipients. Annette Pierce proudly presented the certificates, while Johanna Gusick offered thoughtful overviews of each candidate's major, adding a personal and meaningful touch to the celebration. So again, thank you to everyone that supports our scholarship fund. That really does do a lot for our employees and the retention here at Regent Sports. So again, we sincerely thank the scholarship committee and our residents for their generosity by providing such a meaningful and impactful contribution to this staff. All right, and then just some follow-up. So we're continuing to work on the design for the north and south dining rooms, waiting on some sample chairs to arrive. They're doing the EFIS banding in progress, which is on the S wing, and will begin on the A wing in the south building, they think probably on Thursday. So that does mean that the scaffolding will be set up outside of the A wing this week to start on the EFIS banding repairs. We did hire Director of Administrative Services. Woo! So the start date on that will be June 24th, and we're all gonna welcome her, be very nice, right? We wanna keep her. So, and then June 9th, the elevator inspection testing was moved to the 16th, that was today, everything went well. There's the new sod that's in progress right now. They're starting the HVAC filter changes, so they will go into each and every apartment to change your HVAC filters. They're continuing to focus on the enhancing the resident experience and extra amenities we can add to the community. Emergency preparedness presentation will be in place of the normal Tuesday talk on June 30th. So if you are new to the community, it's important to attend that. We'll talk about what we need to do for hurricane preparedness and touch on the fire procedures as well. So Lindsay's on PTO the 11th through the 23rd, so I will be completing Tuesday talk in her absence. And then she reminds us that her tenured and capable team is here for anything you need in her absence. And then again, you spoke, we listened, so the new brunch and dining program extensions to begin in the south at the end of June, and food and beverage is working on all the communications and logistics. So what kind of questions do we have?
I understand that in the north and south dining room, we're going to be getting new chairs. What is the status about the tables? Because they look pretty crummy.
Tablecloth.
No, it's the feet.
Okay, that's a good question. I do not know. I was looking to see if Bobby Belcher was here, and she's not here today, and the dining team's not. She's out of town. Yes, she's allowed to take her vacation. Any other? So we'll have to get back to you, I guess, on the tables.
I think they're covered with tablecloths, so who cares?
It's not the top, it's the legs.
Don't look down. I think they should.
I understand that the rehabilitation room can be used by all residents except during normal business hours, which is 8:30 to 3:30 weekdays. Other than that, outside that time frame, anybody can use it. I don't know if that's correct or not.
That's correct. It is open for residents to use, but we are asking that residents please try to not go in there while our therapists are working, just because it is a small room. It gets very crowded very fast. So you will notice one of the things we've had to do right now is add the walkers to the hallway. So I know it's not the best look, but for safety reasons, to make sure that everybody is able to use the room and navigate it safely, the walkers are being moved to the hallway. But yes, and if you can use the fitness center, we do encourage that. That is open 24 hours a day as well. Any other questions? Louise?
Some of us are not at Regency Oaks between 10:45 and 11:45 on Sundays. And so I was wondering, what do we do about ordering brunch from the north desk when we return? Thank you. To the north
Louise, I'm going to
building.
hand the microphone to Dustin here.
So our brunch takeout hours would normally be, that time listed, 10:30 to 11:15. So that's when you would normally get a brunch takeout anyways. As far as Sunday, if you miss that time frame, we do have the South dinner as well, which takeouts are from 3 to 3:45, so.
But that's lunch. We're talking about brunch.
Well, as far as a brunch takeout, even currently, the takeout time is only the 10:30 to 11:15, so we're not really taking anything away with moving the location as far as timing wise.
She can call earlier, no?
Yeah, as far, if you're trying to call in an order and have it ready, we have residents that call in at 6 in the morning, maybe even the night before. You can leave a voicemail with your order. It's not limited to just that takeout period to make the call. You can leave us a voicemail with your order at any time, so.
Do you feel like that answers the question okay?
Answers your question. I suppose we'll just have to try it out.
Okay. So do we have any other questions? All right. Well, if you do, you can contact our dining team at extension 311 or 312. They'll be happy to explain this. The hostess can also Dustin says 312 to Ricky. No, but the hostess will be able to assist you as well. So if you have any questions, there's lots of resources. We'll try to make this as smoothly as possible for you. Okay? Everybody have a good Tuesday.